Day 5 of the Steve Nodine murder trial is over. Two different expert witnesses took the stand with two different opinions about what happened on the night Angel Downs died. Fox News reporter April Douglas has been in the courtroom from the start. She joins us live once more with what the prosecution had to say. April?
Well, Anise, today the prosecution called an expert forensic pathologist to the stand who testified that Angel Downs was sitting Indian style in her driveway when she was shot in the head. Dr. Downs, who is no relationship to Angel Downs, he was hired by the prosecution for $400 an hour. He said that the blood pattern and the swept up hair proved she was sitting down when someone put a gun to her right temple and shot her. Dr. Downs testified someone then pulled her by her right leg, causing abrasions to her back, and partially staged the scene. Dr. Downs got on the ground at one point during his testimony to show jurors. Defense attorney Dennis Nisley got in the same position during his cross-examination.
I only do that to demonstrate to the jury what I felt was the inconsistency with what he contended happened and how there was no evidence to support that. No show, no anything else, simply to demonstrate to the jury it just can't happen this way.
Now, Dr. Downs testified that Angel Downs' death was a homicide, but earlier in the day, medical examiner Dr. Eugene Hart, who performed this autopsy twice on Angel's body, he says it was consistent with suicide, but he was unable to rule out a homicide as well. Of course, testimony, it ended abruptly today, right in the middle of the cross-examination of Dr. Downs. He is expected to be back sometime next week where that will pick up. We don't know for sure exactly why testimony ended today shortly after 3, but this is a story. There is so much information for you on our Fox 10 webpage, on our Facebook page, and Chastity Bird is in the courtroom tweeting for you all of the updates. And this is something that is causing a lot of people to talk, Chastity.
Well, that's right, April. And just as April said, we had two medical examiners testify today. Of course, we have one that testified that his results are inconclusive. We also have another that says this was definitely a homicide. Now, this was the question of the day we brought to you on Facebook about the Nodine trial. Let's go ahead and take our Facebook page, and we're going to read some of your comments now. We have one from Lloyd that says, the one with the ring of truth. I'm not in the courtroom listening to the totality of the evidence. One says they should get a third medical examiner's opinion. Teresa says, surely the examiner with the years of experience is who she would go with. And then one final comment that I thought was neat was Heather Davis. I think for each person, juror, it's different. She says, I would have to take all the evidence into account. Just one witness or one piece of evidence is not the whole case. So we have a ton of comments right now on Facebook. In fact, this alone, just the last little bit, has gotten over 30 comments. So go ahead and make a comment on this on our Facebook page. Of course, we're going to pick up with this on Monday morning. We're supposed to have court starting at 8:30 on Monday. April and I will both be here. We'll be on Twitter, we'll be on Facebook, and we'll be on fox10tv.com, making sure you stay up to date here with the Nodine murder trial. Reporting live in Bay Minette, Chastity Bird, Fox 10 News.